Hey everybody, it's May and I'm so happy to be back. So today for my first video back, let's go ahead and set up my October monthly because yeah, I didn't get a chance to. So just stay tuned. Okay. Okay guys, so yes, we have internet back and everything and I'm super excited about it. I did not get to plan, of course, the first week of October. Basically what I did was I threw down some stickers and I just talked about the first week after Hurricane Helene. And last week was pretty hard for me and Dad, so I still haven't finished journaling, but the next video after this, we will actually get to do the plan with me for the 14th through the 20th, so I'm pretty excited about it. So let's go ahead and set up my monthly, and we got internet back on Saturday, but I've had, as y'all can imagine, once you have been without it, you need to call homeowners insurance and everything else, because our internet, our like basic TV or whatever you want to call it, and our landline phone are all bundled together. So yeah, to have the phone back finally and not have to be reliant on the cell phone, there was a lot of phone calls that had to be made almost immediately. So, and then I had to sit down and figure out what I actually wanted to release the rest of this month. And I'm basically going to be combining two releases. So I'll show you all that in just a few. But this is the kit number 25 that I want to use today. So it is the cute little spooky ghost in the more pastel colorway for Halloween. So that's sheet A with a Sunday start. Here is sheet B with the sidebar, some full boxes for the monthly, appointment labels, bill dues, and assorted labels. And then of course my free scripts that are in orange, the extra washi for the unused days, and then the dashboard page. This cute ghost here, all the little, you know, like 3D looking flowers on the washi strips, and behind this ghost right here, and then all kinds of scripts, date dots, and, you know, icons. So let's go ahead. Also, what I did do, I need to show you this too, is over here for the notes page. Come on. My goodness. My finger's not working today. What's going on with that? Alright, so I pulled the journaling sheet, and I pulled the washi crack and the notes, the memo post-it notes, because I might want to, I know I want to do this page, but I just don't know what I'm going to use on it. So, how has everybody been? Before I get started, I just need to tell everybody thank you so much for all the concern. For the first 10 days, I wasn't able to even try to reply out. It was super spotty when we did get it with Starlink, and it was more battery draining than anything, if you can believe it. So I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the well wishes, the prayers, the concern. And for anyone, I see I have a lot of new subscribers since I have been gone. In case you do not know, I live in Western North Carolina. So I think that really just says it all, right? It's really no explanation needed at this point. I know we've been on the national news, all over social media, and the damage that you're seeing is as bad as you are seeing. It is not doctored footage. It is literally that bad around here. Children have went back to school. They went back to school last Wednesday. A lot of these children that have went back to school still do not have power. Luckily, we do. Okay, this is way too high. It's giving me a problem. Let's get back on that line. Yeah, so a lot of children have went back to school. And I got a piece of my own hair stuck in the washi. Don't y'all hate that? How unprofessional. Yeah, a lot of these little kids are going back to school and they don't have any power. They don't have running water, and it's heartbreaking. It's very, very heartbreaking. And, oh, I guess I ought to pull this out. I've also got my little bookmark to put in here, so that's cool. So let's go ahead and get the date dot on real quick. I mean, the sidebar on real quick. So, it really made me stop and think about a lot of things. that we take for granted for on a daily basis, and some of the things that you know, I had been putting off and was like, I'll get to it, and right about now, you guys, it really seems like a priority that has to happen. So yeah, so let's go ahead and put I like putting my October over here. I don't really like saying notes or anything like that. I like it because excuse me, it kind of blends in. Well, it does blend in. It's the same orange. It's always going to be the same color as your script, as this little washi strip. And I just like how it goes right there. Because sometimes when you put it here, depending on the graphics, it's kind of hard to see. And they can be lost. So, yeah. Alright, so we can do 2 full boxes there. And we need 1 here and 2 there. Let's go ahead and do this with the lollipop showing. Like right here. And I think I have an idea of how I want to, basically all the way through the 15th. It's kind of a wash on the planner, right? Because I wasn't utilizing it. It was the last thing I would grab during the day, just because of all the situation going on. So yeah. Alright, so we don't need 1 here. And we could do probably these last 2 right here. Let's see if they will go right there. Oh, I don't even have to cut it. Amazing. I love it. So let's go ahead and get the date dots on. And I'm going to do a 2-page spread with it because I have a tendency to just pull them off as they're willing to come up instead of always going in order. So, yeah. Okay, so I am allowing orders to go through. Etsy, the physical Etsy shop is not off of vacation mode yet. It will be before Friday, okay? It still needs some of the Halloween kits put in it. I was in the process of doing all of that right when we lost everything. That's just the nicest way to put it. We lost everything. But the printable shop for the planner stickers is open. The website is open. There is nothing new put into the website or into the other shops, but you are more than welcome to go ahead and order until I get to the next release date. Whatever, you know, because a lot of people didn't get their fall kits. So they're able to be purchased now, and I hadn't put in the Faith kit yet. So things like that, all that stuff is coming, guys. It's just, excuse me, I'm getting a cold, which is crazy. Excuse me. They're talking about everybody around here is getting, like, the flu and stuff. Basically because we've all been, like, our stress levels have been super high. Our anxiety's been very high. Emotionally, physically, a lot of us are drained from the things that we had to do that we never do on a normal basis. Like, me and Dad had to fix our well. Trust me, that is not an easy job. We got it, what's a nice word? Got it jerry-rigged, and we have a filter on it, and it should be sustainable for a year. But we do absolutely have to have our well replaced. Not repaired. We need it replaced. And we are working on that as fast as we can. That is one item that is definitely not covered by homeowners insurance. So, yeah. But anyway, they were talking about with all of us being so emotionally and physically drained from everything we've been through, it seems like, you know, a lot of us are getting really sick. And so I started feeling it this past Monday. Today is Tuesday. Okay, so yeah, I started feeling it yesterday. Over the weekend, I felt a little ick, but it was okay. And now I'm just like, oh my gosh, I want to go to bed. But I refuse to do so because during the outage, we slept a lot. I mean, it was pretty much the easiest way to handle it once we found our family. There was a period of time there where we did not know where our family members were. So, yeah, we would always be awake. A lot of times way too much, you know, didn't sleep near enough. But have the power back, everybody's safe, everybody's accounted for in our family. We have lost a lot of family friends. A lot of my family has lost some coworkers from other jobs and things. I would love to say that life is back to normal, but I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer here, but I really don't think life is ever going to be back to normal around here. I think it's just going to go on the best it can. That being said, we feel blessed, we feel loved, and I cannot tell you, Ilana, bless it, I cried when I saw your text messages, sweetie. You were so concerned, so worried, and there was just no way I could get in touch with you. And I just want to tell you especially, I so appreciate it. I even told it to Daddy. I was like, she's in Winston-Salem. She's anything we need. She doesn't care. She'll help us. And we couldn't think of one thing to ask you, but it was just the thought and just the offer. It was so sweet. And of course, I know I just singled out Miss Alana, but there were so many messages that way, guys. There really was. Now, she's absolutely the closest to me. And to be fair, when I saw that message, I was so relieved that you hadn't been impacted like that. I was so happy because I was absolutely worried about you. I was worried about Shayna. Shayna is just in the other state in Tennessee. And she told me that she was okay when I finally was able to get a hold of her. Yeah, just, I can't thank all of you enough for all the prayer and for the well wishes and the text messages to like keep me going. Alex, Brandy, Miss Judy. There's so many of you guys. I can't even name all of you. I just can't. I screwed the pooch on that one. Let's go this way. See if I can get this better this way. I'm losing the sun today. It's starting to go down, even though it's not 5 o'clock yet. And I'm really not able to see these gray lines as well as I normally do. Alright, so we got that on. Let's get some dots over here. Since it is Halloween month. Well, wait a minute. Let's just do it rainbow. Let's just do it rainbow. Yep. I was going to say I was going to do purple and orange, but yeah, let's just do all the colors. There we go. Don't know how many I need there. I know I need to put this month the 4 main priorities, and I'll go ahead and put next month. I have lots of projects, and then I definitely want to put in specific priorities of things that I had thought about while I had some downtime. So that looks really cool, right? I mean, we got all that up. I think it's a cute kit. I really do. Okay, so here's the monthly. Let's go ahead and let's start working on this booger. I think the first thing I'm going to do, though, is I have the Halloween deco 1 and 2, and then I have these quotes. I think I kind of want to put a quote right in there. It says, be afraid, very afraid, free broom rides, trick or treat, just a little baddie, let's get wicked, I put a spell on you, which way to the candy? Ooh, I like which way to the candy. But I'm thinking, I'm just gonna put the trick or treat. Alright, so I'm gonna stick this right here on my monthly washi. I like that. And then down here, like in this area, I think she's cute with that. And this is a little bougie. I'm not bougie in any respect. I just don't. I'm not. I know Brandy's very bougie at times, and she cracks me up. I'm thinking, trying to think. I'm gonna go with the puppies, y'all, because y'all know that's my deal. I'm gonna go with the puppies. I think I'm gonna stick him like right in there. And it's just a little something, right? I just think it's cute. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out my favorite pen, which is my TWSBI fountain pen. And we are going to go ahead and mark what we need to do. I'm going to say, is there more labels anywhere? That's all I have for labels? Really? Yeah, that's all. No, I was like, I know there's more labels. Come on now. Okay, so we're going to say reopen. I don't know how to word it, guys. Reopening. And I'm just going to put that for today. Brandy did put in an order yesterday. And Brandy, I'll be honest, I haven't even went outside today, girl. I just feel like crud. I will get your order in the mail first thing in the morning. I promise you. And that's just me being real, sweetie. Okay, so reopening today. Now, next Friday, I'm going to be doing the new release. Now, don't watch. The new release is actually for the December and January kits combined. I was supposed to have had the Christmas kits out up here on the 4th. And then I was going to be releasing on the 1st of November, because I believe it was a Friday. Yeah, I was going to be doing the January kits. I figured just hang on to all of it and stick it all in at the same time. Really, dude? Good Lord. Gotta love my hillbillies. Alright. So there we go. This weekend, I want to put out the Faith Kit. And the reason I want to put the Faith Kit out on the 20th is because I want people who want to do their November studies to have it in more than enough time. So we are I'm putting out the Faith release on the 20th. Okay. And I do want to mark Hurricane Helene just, y'all, she messed me up. She messed me up good. So I'm just going to be putting my little ghosty stuff all across here to basically black it out. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. Be like, yep, we weren't able to work because of da 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 da. Let's see. What bit over here? What in the world? Y'all hear the pickup truck? What is he doing? Oh, he has a thing on the back of the truck where he is knocking, like straightening out his driveway. Because as you can imagine, with all the flooding, people's driveways have been washed out. So he's basically went and got himself some gravel and he is smoothing it out. I'm sorry for the noise. But that's going to be the life around here for a while, guys. I'll be honest. And I just want my window open so that I can hear the world. Just do. Okay, so I'm going to cut this little ghost, like probably right in there. Okay. Come on. Thinking I need to cut this like that. There's a whole lot of new stuff coming though. I'm super excited. I can't wait to show y'all. I think before I do my weekly setup of in here of my personal planner, I'm gonna show y'all a project share where I put together a journal from simple items that you can get, you know, literally like at Walmart. So it's kind of cool. I just really want to put it together. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work without cutting so many. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We'll cut it right there. Okay. Then we'll take the tweezers. Once we get it positioned the way I want. Come on. And we'll take this. And we will grab the monthly and center it right in there. Alright, so this is just to mark out. This is Hurricane Helene, and there was absolutely no way. So this is the, let's see, let's put 2 dots in here. So that way we can list out exactly what it is. No, I don't want orange because I've already got that for the date dot. So we'll say this, and we'll say the blue. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah. So these are for the Christmas kits. And the, I'll say New Year's because they're your January kits. There is a New Year's kit, but the rest of it's basically winter. So they're coming out on the 25th. Faith release on the 20th. Reopening as of today. And then I guess I actually can just get myself back on track and start writing notes in. So I think the last thing I'm going to do is just basically put some deco on this page right here. And since I've got think I'm gonna save this washi crack for the Play With Me, and I'm gonna use the washi strip that came on the side of sheet A. Stick it up here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, I'm gonna cut it just before the asterisk and before the end of the line. And the reason is I'm gonna take a Deco Pretty. First one that I saw was these Daisy Ghosts. These were the new ones on the on the last functional release. And I'm gonna put her right on the edge and cover up the asterisk. It looks like my paper got cut. I don't know how that happened, but it got cut somehow. Alright, so I think I just want to put in a couple of these. It's like bullet points. Do them like that. Let's do one like down here. I don't want to waste these. So let's stick this here. Just be a little fun area later to put some notes in. Okay. And then wouldn't it be neat if I made like bullet points out of these ghosts? I think that'd be pretty neat. What do y'all think? Like a bullet point list? So let me think. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we need like, alright, we need every kind of direction, I guess. Okay, gotta move this over. Actually, let's do a Deco Solid Deco. Let's do it that way. Ouch! Just stabbed my finger. Okay. Kind of like a checklist, but with Deco stickers. Wouldn't it be neat? I think it's a cool idea. Yeah. I've kind of got a new rule going on of if it feels right, roll with it. So I just kind of like doing my own thing here. I think it's pretty neat. Because if I wasn't on camera, I probably would be doing the exact same thing. I like to do a lot of the elements that I like to pull up in my planner. I mean, in my journal and my planner these days. So it's like, why not? I think Sissy's here with homework help, so that's kind of perfect timing. So this is my notes page, the dashboard, and then of course my monthly overview with the dates, the reopening, the new release, and the faith release. So until I see you guys for another video, y'all have a nice day. Bye.